Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Engage news. Recently, apparently, I have to give a shout out to Phoenix Master One because critical quotes, and he was able to write English subtitles for what the quotes are actually.
Nice.
And like he also like anything that's Japanese in this video that's voice acted, that's obviously translated. So these clips are actually from the Fire Emblem Engage Japanese websites. If you actually go there, so you have to do some digging if you actually want to see these quotes. For some reason, the website, I think as of right now, it still redirects you to the Fire Emblem Three Houses website. So we have nothing on this game yet.
Wait, it redirects you to Fire Emblem Three Houses?
Yeah, because the Fire Emblem Engage actual website isn't up yet for the English. The Japanese one is, but the English one isn't up yet.
Huh. That's odd, but honestly, no, that is kind of odd, actually.
And
Even if they announced it.
Yeah, and it seems like they seem to like upload these these character quotes or like footage every 3 or 4 days. Because recently there's also another video where apparently we see the female avatar talking to Marth actually.
Oh.
So I'll actually have to cover that. I'll cover that in this video, but I'm just have to take like I have it. I think I have it open. I just have to take like a quick second to like get it up.
I gotcha. But this also confirms that, like, at the very least, the main one, Marth, will be talking to you. So that is nice.
Mm-hmm. Like I haven't seen it. I have seen the female avatar, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's like how people thought about like female Byleth when they saw her. They were like, oh, not expecting that.
Oh.
Oh god, I remember those days. But for now, we're going to be seeing the critical quotes and the basically we're actually going to be seeing the full attack animations of Alear, who is the main avatar, Vander, who is the Jagan, and Clan, the guy who I keep thinking is a girl.
You can also say the Mage.
I could.
The first Mage and probably the worst Mage.
I could say that.
You could say that. It's always an option.
All right, so without further ado, let's get into this video. And I'm sorry in advance if I pause and play. And I think it's buffer grid.
Oh, there we go.
Hang on 1 second.
Oh. Okay. Let's hope this works.
Right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I had to just lower the quality a bit, but so now we should be able to have no problems.
We had to also lower the quality of the commentators too.
So here we see Alear, male Alear, saying, "I'll do it."
So we only have two options there, which is odd. I don't know if this is a demo kind of thing where it's like, hey, we're
doing no. I can actually I know what these options are because we saw them in another clip. This is basically him either attacking a foe or waiting.
So then how would he use an item? Because he has vulneraries on him.
No. The thing is, though, the item option I don't think is coming up because he can't use an item right now.
Oh, that's fair.
Because his HP is full.
So, however, that also makes me think that there won't be like you can't access your inventory like you could in the GBA games, for instance, in like unequip a weapon, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. It seems like now if you have a weapon equipped, you'll just automatically equip it.
Yeah, so it's going to be on that. So if anything, that kind of makes me sad because like a lot of cool strategies you can do with that and kind of just break the game.
Yeah, because we've noticed because the thing is though that in other games you had but to be fair, though, we've seen that this isn't the first time where we have been unable to unequip weapons because if you remember in the GBA games, if you had a weapon that you could use, you would always default to equipping that. You never had the option to unequip it.
No, see, that's the thing because I remember in FE7 you could literally just unequip a weapon, and it's like if you didn't have anything equipped, you would just go, "All right, I'm not going to attack." It's like, okay.
No. In FE7, if you had a weapon, like if Alear had a sword, he always was able to equip it. You couldn't unequip it unless you traded off him.
No, but I mean, like, if you literally went onto the item screen, couldn't you, like, is that only FE6 I'm thinking about? I got them mixed up.
I think you're just mixing it up because I'm pretty sure in the GBA games you couldn't have done that.
No, because I specifically remember doing that in the GBA games where it's like you go into the item inventory and then you click on the weapon that you have equipped, like the top one, and because it'll be on the top of your inventory since it's the one equipped, and then you just hit unequip, then you're done. Because also you can have like items unequipped, because remember like with Kashuna and fucking like how the bolting guy, Kate Henson, his name was? I don't know. Let me see Kashuna. His bolting is basically unequipped, where he doesn't have the weight that's weighing him down, which makes him faster.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but maybe I'm misremembering this. But
We
but
might
we're
both be misremembering this.
maybe. I'll have to
play FP7 again.
No, I'll have to check that out like later. But
Gotcha.
but no, but see here, like he can only either attack or wait. And we actually get a lot of information here because as you can see, Alear is actually waiting on a force tile, and force tiles in this game give 30 avoid, it would seem.
Damn, that's really nice.
That's either
be super annoying. I wonder if it's because it's 30 avoid, do you think that it's also going to be like how it usually is, where it's like, oh, 30 avoid for everything, or like magic will be immune to that, kind of like how it is in Echoes?
Well, we don't know about that, or like in Three Houses, but we don't know actually because all we see is that it's giving him a 30 avoid, and also we don't know if actually. I'm just assuming this is a forest. This could be a thicket for all I know.
I think that's a forest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going off of speculation because again, I can't read Japanese.
I would assume though, only because those larger things that could also be described as forests, you can't do those there at least.
And we've seen this map before. This is the opening map that we see with Fran and
Clan. We have the green units.
Yes, we still see that they're green units. And
yum, green units.
And here we see, but this is different because I think Aaliyah wasn't doing this much damage before, and I gotta say, I just like the more I see his appearance, the more I am loving it. I know some people are hating it are indifferent about it.
I love his outfit. I don't like his hair too much.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is though, I've grown to accept him more and more the more I've seen him in footage.
I think that everybody's just still baffled that it's real.
That's the thing though, like because people were saying the same things about Byleth though, actually.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I think the difference is that Byleth wasn't leaked a year in advance, and nobody believed it.
Plus, I don't think they plus he didn't have hair color like this, and they didn't expect his hair color to be Super Saiyan when he fused with Sosis.
True, that's true.
Like we didn't know about that until actually the trailer where they actually show off the time skip was real.
Yes, where they show that it's like, oh, this is different. Hi. Yeah.
So, and I think let's see.
Keep your eyes open. See, so here's the thing. I told you.
So there's no critical cut-ins?
Well, that is the cut-in. That's the thing.
But I was expecting it to be on a scale of like Fates and, Three Houses.
Well, yeah, like Fates, Three Houses, Echoes of like the fucking flashing shit that's like the flashing lightning or fire that's around them as
this seems like a step down. These cut-ins seem like a step down to me now.
So it's different, it's unique, and you get a better view of the character in their surroundings.
You know what? Just like how people are indifferent about Aaliyah's appearance, I am going to try to adjust to it.
I think that it depends on how the actual crits, like the poses before they do shit, look. So far, I like them.
Also, I think this basically confirms, because here he's not using his Liberation Sword, he's using an Iron Sword. We don't see any numbers next to it. So this confirms basically infinite durability is a thing. Like, it was kind of 90% confirmed, but now it's 100%.
It on enemy weapons too, but that is a damn shame. No.
Also, another thing that I haven't mentioned yet, But the thing is, though, we don't know if we obviously haven't been able to see this yet, but we don't know if that 99 turn limit is a thing.
Oh, there's only one way to find out.
Well, I'll have to test that out when I actually get the game in my hands.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
So, but as we see here, he has a 2%. He had a 2% chance to crit this enemy.
What a lucky bitch.
And he did just enough damage to actually kill him. So this confirms that crits will always are still, 3 times.
Yeah, it's still triple damage. And also, there are cool effects that come off of at least Aaliyah's shit.
Like, yeah, also, look at that corrupted. Like, he just, melts away.
Yeah.
These are the best. Like, these are better than the melting effects of the Risen and Awakening.
True.
Also, the axe just goes away, too. The axe vanishes with him. I don't know if you noticed that.
That's good. I like that. Rather than it being there, though staying there would also have been raw as fuck. Both are good.
And also, we see the experience gauge, so it looks Laughs and Pepsi. Okay.
Laughs and Pepsi.
I'm pretty sure that's Phoenix Master, like him actually just inserting that. But as we see here, the experience bar is the standard 100. We're not going to have where experience just keeps going like how it did in 3 Houses, it looks like.
Yes, it's a set level now. And there's still going to be a curve, obviously, of like, okay, your lower level, you get more. Your mid-level, you get a certain amount. Your high level compared to them.
Oh, man. If we're going to see Vander actually get experience, I can only imagine how much experience
he's going to get jack shit.
He's going to get like 3 like Marcus does. Also, we see here Alear has 300 SP, so... But he doesn't get any off the enemy, so we don't... So basically... You're going to be able to get SP, but we don't know how you're going to be able to get it. It's not from enemies, it looks like.
You might get it by using, like, your lordship.
Or maybe you get it from bosses?
Maybe, but I don't know. I think that it's going to be, like, stuff like you have to use, like, the lord's ship. And it's basically like, this is how you're getting more skill points with it. Like, you're using their skills and all that. Mm-hmm. And you're using weapons, and their forms.
Oh, here we see Vander. I am your weapon.
Well, good to know we're keeping the Jagan tradition.
Okay, so now this is weird, because now he actually had
a third option.
Yeah. So I don't know, like...
Full health. He only has vulneraries, I think. So unless it's like an action type thing that he can do. I don't know.
Maybe there's something with his skill that he can do, because he does have a skill here that he's able to use.
I don't know what skill it is.
Neither do I, because we don't actually know what the skill is from. We don't get to see his, like, we don't know what his skill is, because we don't see in any of the other trailers. Also, I have to mention, though, I know I've said this before, but here we actually see, I think this is actually taking place, I think this might actually be the second or first map. The forest map, I think we actually might be the second map. This might be the first map, because I think this might be Vander, Fran, and Clan breaking him out of like his slumber. Because we see here that Alear still actually has Martha equipped as his ring actually.
Yeah.
Also, you can see Clan the bottom left, and his tome seems to be colorless actually.
Yeah, well, because we see that, I don't know if there's going to be colors, because we also see, like, fists are orange here, or, like, yellow.
Yeah, I think they're going to have their own, I think fists and other weapons, like bows and stuff, are going to have their own, like, magic triangles.
Oh, we're getting another double weapon triangle, like fucking Fates.
Yeah. But the thing, because here's the thing though, like they're incorporating like the color thing from Fates and Heroes, like how red is strong against green, green is strong against blue, and blue is strong against red.
They are, which is odd. I don't know how I feel about that.
Mm-hmm. And so we get to see Vander engage in combat against this lance enemy. Also, I have to say though, every time I see him go into combat, I love it just so much.
Oh hell yeah!
Like the way, like I just love how they've gone this far with like implementing like them engaging like with the animations, like how they're able to like just fluently like show that they're like moving when you engage, but you put them into combat. And it seems like he's just going up against like a standard, I'm gonna say a Lucian soldier, because those seem to be our enemies that aren't, the corrupted.
Yeah, I don't know what kingdom this is gonna be, but it's Evil Kingdom number 2, which is the fucking snow one we saw before. Congrats.
It's all or nothing. That's his critical quote.
And he broke too. He broke them.
Yeah, we actually get to see this in the battle forecast.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
We still don't know what break does. Like the Japanese website doesn't tell us. But we do see in the battle forecast that he is able to break this enemy. I think if I go right here.
Oh.
It says it will tell you that you will break this enemy, but we don't know what breaking means though.
So they're wielding a lance. He's wielding a sword.
No, he's wielding an axe. Vander's wielding an axe.
No. I mean, sorry, fuck. I apologize. Maybe it's when you have an advantage in the weapon triangle. I'm not, but then again, Alear did before, and he didn't break.
Maybe break is just like a chance thing. Like that's all we like.
But that's the thing. It's not a chance thing because you see it there.
Yeah.
So it's already like predetermined that they're going to broke.
There have been some like people who speculate that when you break an enemy, apparently they will drop their weapon.
Oh,
like kind of like how you disarm people in Radiant Dawn with the disarm skill.
So interesting! Oh my fucking god, we get disarm back. That's so cool.
But it's just speculation. We don't. This hasn't been confirmed yet. We don't know if that's actually it. But if it is, that's pretty cool because that means we basically get free inventory.
That would be cool. If anything, that would also mean. Well, see, I don't think that would be the case because if so, that would be bad the game design because you'd be getting a bunch of weapons all the time from enemies if you're breaking them a bunch. But then you also have the hub world, which you can use to buy shit.
Well, we don't know if
you're going to be able to buy shit. It's just a monastery. Unless they don't, which I'd be impressed. And it's like they're taking a book out of fucking Thracia, where it's like a lot of times you really just need to like.
Well, there you captured enemies, you took their inventory, and then you let them go.
Yeah, it's a little different, definitely, but it's still the same kind of concept, which is cool.
But obviously that's different here because we see Vander crit this guy. It's all or nothing, and there we go.
We don't see anything after the XP, do we?
Oh my god.
For the Divine Dragon. Oh,
no. Did you see how much experience he got?
What, like 3?
No, he got 2. Oh, for the Divine Dragon. That's what he actually says. That's his victory quote.
I told you.
Yeah, 500 SP though. So he has more. He has more starting SP than Alear. It looks like, which
I think you get SP when you promote. Maybe I don't know.
We don't know. But oh my god, 2 experience. He's god. And here we see Clan the Mage. So also, this seems to be a much this seems to be taking place much later, and I think here we actually see that Vander is actually wielding a lance, and he has Sigurd equipped. Actually, wait, no, wait, no, wait, never mind. I'm wrong there. Yeah, I see Vander still wielding his axe, actually.
Yeah, Vander doesn't have anything equipped.
So that must be Alfred then.
Sigurd is Alfred right now. And Celica is that one bitch that we saw before.
Yeah.
But she's also a sword, but that's the same person that we've also seen wielding a tome. So she can, like, multi-wield shit. So I think she's, like, a priestess in the same way that Celica is, where she gets a sword and a tome.
Yeah, and also we get to see a bunch of other characters here. So far we see, from the top left going to the right, we see Alfred with Sigurd, we see Alear with Marth still, we see Clan, we see Vander, we see Lewis the Armor Knight, we see that girl that we still don't know, we see Fran, and we get to see Chloe the Pegasus Knight, Seti the Archer, and we see a new character who is a fighter, it looks like.
Oh.
So
cool.
Yeah. And I have to say though, the map design of this, just looking at the mini map, looks pretty cool actually. Like it looks definitely better than 3 Houses.
Oh, absolutely. I think they made some really nice improvements. Yeah.
Like I haven't seen the whole map, but just looking at the mini map, it looks really cool actually.
Yeah.
And it seems like I'm trying to see where this takes place actually on the mini map. It seems like it's very hard to see, but if you focus your eyes on the map, you can see that you start at the bottom, that all your guys start at the bottom. And and it seems like at the top of I'm assuming those are treasure chests that are in this map.
Again,
I'm just assuming.
Top right?
Yeah, top left, I mean. Top left.
Maybe. But also, like the fact that there's a mini map that shows shit. Do you think that there will be fog of war with this happening, or and like they'll specifically fuck you up with that?
I
Or
think that there might be fog of war. If we got
I'd
it
be
in three houses, I
surprised.
think we'll get it in this game. I think.
I'd be surprised if there wasn't, honestly.
Also, we get to see that Fran actually has other tomes. He has what seems to be a fire tome and what looks to be a wind tome, I want to say.
Um, yeah, actually, it's looking like that.
And also, he has another two options here. And I'm assuming that, again, it looks like he can use. I'm assuming that he's able to switch, like, over to his other tome. Like, he's able to, like, use the item option. And here we actually get to see that he's going to be able to double attack, and this enemy isn't going to be able to retaliate even though he has a lance because this isn't a javelin. Also, I'm hoping the javelin animations are better in this game.
I hope the javelin's better in this game. Period.
Yeah, that's the thing, Alex. Low key, I
Bad, but
never
that's
use
you.
I never used the javelin in three houses, and because
Oh
of
no,
that, my guys never had 1 to 2 range options because I hated the animation. I seriously
the animation is bad, but so is the weapon, which is
I'm not
painful.
even lying. Like, if you go back and watch my LPs of Three Houses, Silverstone, and Crystal Fall, I never used javelins, short spears, hand axes. I think the short axe is the only weapon I used actually as 1 to 2 range.
Oh come on, man. That's fair though. I don't blame you. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice.
Also, oh my god. Wow, did you hear that?
Yeah, that was a painful scream.
Yeah.
Holy.
Also, did you hear like how his armor actually like falls to the ground? Like it makes like a clank sound.
Oh wait. Ooh, that's nice.
The weapon dropping and the armor dropping too.
That's weighty. I like it. I like it
So
a
I'm
lot.
glad to see that they are actually like thinking of weight. It seems like as each game goes on that they seem to be putting more and more weight and like paying greater attention to detail on the like game design. Also,
Yep.
I have to say though, Clan was able to kill this guy with a 5% crit. I call I call manipulation.
Oh my god.
And also we get to see that there's a door here. We don't know if we'll be able to break doors in this game or if we need to actually use like keys like we have in past games.
I hope that you can do both, honestly.
Also,
I
it
really
seems to be like that. Like it's very hard to tell, but maybe I can focus it better. But we see that the archer here, I think he has a blue. The bow is actually colored blue. Actually,
I think that's gray. I think it
it's
is.
really hard to
Because
tell because
no,
it's
because
not the quality of the video.
the
I can
lance
assure you that.
lance is blue, the bow is gray. No,
Yeah. Because I'm trying to
the
think.
blue is
I'm trying to think. I'm
really
trying to
bright.
think back to Fates, but in Fates, bows were green colored.
Oh, were they? Oh.
Yeah. Blue is hidden weapons or shurikens, as I like to call them, or as they were called. Yep, that's gray. Okay, I'm just like, but we do get to see like a door icon here, and we don't know. But again, we don't know if doors are gonna be able to like be broken like through just attacking them like you could in other games. Also, we can confirm this. This isn't like Tellius where you can't attack through walls because as we can see here with Fran, he's able to attack through that pillar through the other side. If you notice that.
Huh.
Because in Tellius games, you weren't able to attack enemies that were over walls. In every other Fire Emblem game, you could, but in Tellius, you couldn't.
Yeah, that is wild that you could do that again.
Yeah. Nice. No, well, again, it's just that I just like in Tellius they were using logic, but here it's obvious like
they were using logic.
Here, like obviously, logic is once again like just not. Then again, we're able to call on like ghosts through rings, so I would be
no logic. Fuck them.
So yeah, we get to see like 3 critical quotes, and I do believe this is the video that I was talking about with the female avatar. Jesus Christ!
Oh, good lord! Is it also just female Alear than Vander and Clan again, or?
I don't know. Like I see, like so I'm gonna click on this video and let's see. It is female Alear awakening actually. So this is actually her waking up.
Yeah, opening.
Oh, okay. So this is with English subtitles. Okay, and I think Yeah. So yeah, this is Phoenix Master also doing this. So let's see.
What's up, guys? It's me, Penis Buster One.
Phoenix Master 1.
Yep, that's who.
This place is.
Ram. That's her name. Okay.
Okay, and
I think it's Frozen. There it is.
She. Oh wait, what? We know Fram's name beforehand, but we don't know Clan's name when we open?
So Fram and Clan. Huh.
I hope those aren't their names.
They are. It's Fram and Clan.
I'm expecting. No, I'm pretty sure this is just because of localization. Like, we know Aaliyah's name is Alear and Vander's name is Vander, but we don't know. No, wait, actually, no. I remember because when Fram went to attack an enemy in the announcement trailer, her name was that. So these are their names, actually. Great. This.
Yep.
I can't believe ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe I'm covering this. This news.
There you go.
I do believe that this is. Oh my god, that.
Are you the divine dragon?
That's I have to I just have to go back and look at that. That mouth opening just. Okay, so this is the female avatar, and I don't know how I feel about her. Like, Aaliyah's male, I have gotten to accept over time. Like, the attire works for him, but the female, I don't know.
Not doing it for you?
I don't know. It's so hard to, like, this is the first time I'm actually seeing her. Like, I've seen her obviously on the box art, but I don't know how I feel about her as, like, seeing these animations. Like, Alear wears it well. Like, the dude looks like he is clean, but I don't know. Like, it just doesn't look like she wears it all that well.
I feel what you're saying, and honestly, yes, because I feel like the focus with her outfit is more on her hair, and that is not a good thing.
Yeah, like her hair, like Alear's hair, I've gotten to accept over time. I was indifferent to it before. The attire, I feel like, works well for him from the instant I saw him. And here, it's the opposite with her, where the hair, I feel like, works for her, but the attire doesn't look well. Plus, it just looks like it's, like, obviously, the attire is meant to be the same because they're both basically the same person. But it just looks like it's basically, but the thing is, though, with Byleth, their attires are completely different. And here, they didn't even do that. They just basically showed her that she's busty, I guess.
Woo!
Like I'm seeing a C cup,
cool.
either a C or D cup here.
I don't know sizes, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. For some reason, it's not something I keep up on.
Is it about confusion? Wow, you actually hear his footsteps.
Kneeling now, or is he just? Oh no, I was gonna say, like, is he kneeling? But no, he's just.
No, he's like taking a step back.
Right.
Also, we see here that he actually addresses her as Divine Dragon Lady Alear, and yes. I think we hear that in his voice line. So,
like, Alear is the Divine Dragon,
but we don't. Oh wait, does that mean that that's like her species? Because I'm pretty sure we'll still be able to change the avatar's name.
I don't know. I think fuck, I don't know.
Oh wait, we get to see the male one too.
Huh.
Come on, we know this guy's name is Clint. You don't need to put unnamed boy.
Well, we wouldn't know that in the game.
Actually, no, wait. Actually, this is probably... Actually, no.
Wait, why do we know Fram?
Maybe we see... Maybe... Oh, no. Alright, I'm calling it right now. There's a premonition cutscene before all this.
Oh, fuck the premonition.
Oh, my God. I hate that. Like, ever since Awakening, I felt like it made sense. Fate's just... Okay. Echoes,
this
Echoes,
one
I felt
might.
like
This one might make sense.
Echo, like ever since Awakening, there's always been like a premonition cutscene.
Okay, but the one in Echoes, fucked. With
Like
Rudolph
that was like out
and
of left
all.
field. That one I felt
Oh
like
my
did it
god.
really well, and we didn't know anything about that because that obviously
Think
wasn't featured
so
in the
that
original.
it's this huge expectation for you, and then shatters it because he doesn't find back. It's so cool.
Yeah, and then
Wait,
and
I'm
then
not getting
three
over.
houses.
No.
Three houses doesn't really have one, but we get to see events that transpire in the past.
True. That is true, which is good because it's like a key important thing, and like the player knows, but nobody else really
But
knows.
then,
So
like the whole thing is that after that, we see like we're talking to Sothis and like basically giving our name.
yeah, I don't know.
Wait,
It
so
does feel like taking it out of the moment.
So this cuts out right before. So we're basically able to
This
see.
cuts out right before Vander.
Yeah, but I have to say though, I like how they're paying more attention to like detail and like even like the backgrounds look way better. Like they look like they actually take place in the background.
Yes, they do.
Because in Three Houses, they just look like they just like painted a poorly like background like of all the scenes.
It didn't feel like it was a focus of it. It's like an afterthought rather, and I don't like that.
And it looks like that they've noticed that, like because I've noticed in Warriors 3 Hopes that they what's the word I'm trying to think of? The backgrounds actually feel like backgrounds.
They feel like part of the scene.
Yeah, because in Three Houses, we just
sure.
like if you were to sit, there was like a sitting animation, the pairs would just you wouldn't be able to notice it, but the characters just sat in midair. Like there was no chair that they actually sat in.
Yeah.
And when they were like eating or like doing something, they would basically have their back towards the camera, and they were basically just holding their hands.
I get what you mean.
They're like praying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did that. Like there have been multiple scenes like that where either like Raphael's eating something or Ignaz is painting. Yet we never saw the portrait of whatever he was painting, and they did that to basically hide them because they didn't have a painting animation for Ignaz or an eating animation in general.
No.
And that like that's understandable, but it still felt like like there should have been something else though.
Yeah.
And also, we've noticed here that the main character actually has voice lines. They actually talk. So,
they do.
So it seems like they've taken inspiration from Shez, basically. Because Shez, I know, in Three Hopes, was able to actually, talk.
Yes.
And also, we haven't seen this yet, though, but we haven't seen dialogue choices, actually.
Yeah, no, we haven't. So I don't know if they're going to do that again. It's going to be more linear.
Like, we know that in, but, like, one thing I will say, though, is I did like Shez as a character, because he, like, they were, if you had dialogue options, they were basically, they didn't, like, say the exact line what he was thinking, but there were, like, options where he goes, like, either acts cocky or acts humble, and then you voice the line along the trait that you were trying to portray.
Yeah.
Like, if you like to act cocky, you could go like, huh, there's nothing I can't handle, or acting humble. It's like, oh, I wasn't expecting that from you. Like, those are, like, I'm hoping that they'll bring back voice lines from that, because they've obviously taken, like, voice acting from Shez, and they're implementing it into a mainline game, which is something I had hopes for Three Houses, but they didn't do that. They basically just had scenes that were basically the same, where you had like dialogue options, because I remember that if you had in the in Sylvain's paralogue, when Sylvain was talking about his brother, you would either question saying your brother, or the second dialogue option would be Miquelon. They were basically the same thing, which I didn't like.
Yeah,
because they were basically just the same thing. There's no like choice here.
A lot of dialogue choices did end up with like, and it's a common thing. I understand, because you need to reach like the same point in a lot of like story cutscenes.
But that's
like,
the problem when you have an avatar that doesn't actually like voice their own lines.
Yeah, that's a big problem.
And I feel like that
with
Violet,
better in Three Hopes, though.
Yeah, and I
It's
feel like that was pretty bad with Three Houses because you go to the trouble of voice acting there, like, because they do voice act, like they voice act their own lines when they like learn a skill or when they defeat an enemy or critical, but you're not gonna voice act the actual lines that they deliver when they're talking in dialogue options, which when they're part of the story, when I think is more important than the actual like other stuff. That just felt weird.
yeah.
Thankfully, they corrected that in Three Houses, which I wish they did that in Three Houses, but and it feels weird that they did that for a spin-off where but the thing is though, it's kind
And they
of
got there eventually.
understandable because Shez seems more humanitarian than Byleth.
True.
Because he
Yeah.
seems more of
So
a character that I can put myself in.
he's more of a normal person rather than Byleth, who's just emotionless.
Yeah, because we obviously know that from Gerald that apparently that they never laughed or cried and they basically just were emotionless.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see that they're implementing whatever they did in Three Hopes into a mainline game now, finally. So I'm actually hoping that this avatar actually will be a human character, even though they are Divine Dragon. I'm hoping that they'll actually be a humanitarian type of character like Shez, who is somewhat relatable, but isn't like circle jerked and poorly written like Korn was.
Gotcha. Yeah,
But
no, man.
that's all I'm basically hoping for. So, just one moment. I am just going to basically just do this. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and now we have another trailer which basically shows Alfred. So his gameplay was no, this was uploaded today actually. If you actually
Oh,
take a look at the date,
oh my.
this footage is still in Japanese. But if you look at his weapons, it looks like so he doesn't have Sigurd equipped currently right now.
No, he doesn't.
And
So
he
he
has an iron lance, a
lance
special lance, and it looks like he has an axe actually.
oh, shit.
But the
Okay.
thing is, though, the axe is grayed out, so he doesn't look like he's able to
No,
wield it.
maybe he's like traded the axe with somebody else. Maybe it's like something. But also, is that his personal lance?
That might be his personal lance.
Because like we see him use what looks like that in the trailer. So
Yeah. Also, this is a new map we've seen actually, and the map I
think
have to
it's
say
the
it
one where
looks.
we first see Alfred.
No, we've seen him in another map though. Remember?
But like when Alfred was like spread out from everybody else, because I think he was introduced and he's a blue unit.
Yeah. So this might be this might be taking place in the same area, but this looks like to be taking place on a different map, or like it takes place in the same like village type of thing, but it's like in a it. You get what I'm trying to say?
I do, where it's like the same kind of setting but a little different. Also, you see the three people right now are kind of merged with their rings.
Yeah, so we see, I think, Alear still with Marth. We see Sigurd with someone else, and we see Celica with that girl who is, we still don't know. But we do still see Seti the Archer and Fran. We don't see Clan. And Alex, take a look at what's at the top of the map.
These fucking green units.
Yeah, we see green units. Yeah, they're villagers.
Why do they love green units so much?
But also, we get to see what I think are archers actually defending the. It seems like the villagers are like basically acting like as a wall, and they seem to have like archers as green units to help them out.
Okay, that's something. All right.
Oh wait, we actually get to see his inventory. We actually get to see the inventory screen.
Ooh. Oh wait, that's nice.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's.
Okay, so hold on. We get to see the stats of these weapons now. So Iron Lances are D ranked now. So there's gonna be Bronze Lances in this game. Okay.
Oh god.
There's gonna be Bronze weapons.
Were there no. I was gonna say were there bronze weapons in Three Houses, but I remember no, they were considered training weapons.
Yeah. So that's either whatever they're going to be called is what's going to be there. But
yeah, and look at this. Like, look, there's no weapon durability apparently.
Oh,
this clearly confirms it. Like,
also, you see that axe is horse effective.
Yeah. What was there ever an axe that was horse effective in Fire Emblem?
There were horse slayers, which I think were called Zambatos sometime.
Yeah, no, those were horse slayers were the lances. Zambatos or long swords were the sword variant. But we never and the closest we've had to were hammers that were effective against great knights.
True.
But they were
True.
more
But
considered
that's
armor than horse.
well, exactly. It's because they were considered armor.
So this is the first time we're going to be able to see an axe variant of a horse slaying weapon. I do wonder what they're going to call it. Like maybe like a cleaver or something.
That'd be cool. That'd be
Mhm.
really cool.
But here he's not able to use it though. So because either he doesn't have the weapon rank or his class can't use it.
I think that his class can't use it is the only problem. Also, we see here, I think these are all of his stats, not just like the weapon stats. So they'll change if he uses a different weapon. So here we see.
Well, we know that the 17 is the attack stat. The 111 is obviously the hit stat. The 7 I want to say is the crit. The 18 is the void, and the 5 is probably the dodge chance.
So wait, 18 is a void, but 5. Wait.
What? Dodge, like crit avoid.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, because we do see that we've seen that in the English trail that they do implement that into the status screen.
Okay, then yes, I wouldn't be surprised. So
also here we get to see that he has wait, what?
Like the one at the bottom there is weapon range, but the 9, do you think that's weapon weight or something?
Maybe? That might be weapon. No. I don't think that's weapon rate. No, 17 I said was attack.
We have attack, hit rate, crit dodge, avoid. What are we missing?
Let me see. Attack, hit, avoid, crit avoid. I have to go and see the other trailer to see what we're missing. I'll probably look that up when we're done here. But also, we get to see here that he's a level 7 and he has 5 move. 5 move.
Oy vey.
Yeah, but
oy vey.
Oh my god. Have we seen what Lewis's movement stat is? I don't think we have.
I'm not sure. I know Vander's a 6.
Yeah, oh my god. It's got to be 3 or 2. Alex, when we see Lewis's trailer, I am going to just I'm already gonna prepare the tears. Their moveset has to it's gotta be because we know Aaliyah's is 4.
Oh, that's awful. No.
But you said that that Armor Knights might be good in this game because the maps are smart. I don't know about that, Chief.
I don't know either. Because do you remember the throne room, the castle map that we saw before? That looked large.
Yeah, that looked cool, but I don't know how that's gonna look large. Maybe, but we do know but thanks to 3 houses, Armor Knights were actually pretty good in that game because remember they learned repositional skills like shove, swap, reposition, which was the best one.
Because they were class specific. So there is that.
Plus we do know that rings are in this game but we don't know if there's gonna be stuff like a movement bangle, a leg ring.
I think that here's the thing. I think that if anything, it'd be on Sigurd or something. It's a mounted unit. Maybe if
plus we do know that because of Sigurd, the personas of yes, I'm calling them personas. The personas of the Fire Emblem characters are able to give them bonus stats to not only their stats but their movement as well. Because when Alfred equipped Sigurd, his movement went from 5 to 6.
Oh shit! It did. Oh, that's actually really nice. Oh, so then yeah, that is true.
But we don't know. But here's the thing, though. We don't know. We don't. Wait, what? I'm sorry. What?
I'm wearing my Persona 3 shirt right now.
Oh, great! The game will come out next year, so just wait until then.
Yay!
But here's the thing, though. We don't know if the rings are locked to lords or if anyone can wield them, though. We've only seen them be equipped to important characters and this girl.
Equipped to one character at a time, one specific character. So Aaliyah has always had Marth, Alfred has always had Sigurd, this bitch has always had Celica.
But here we see Sigurd's equipped to some other person who we don't know, though.
So in that case, that actually does mean that it can be at least some of them can be equipped to whoever, really.
But the thing is, though, here's the thing. I think the rings are going to be locked to character classes. Sword units can only wield Mark because he wields a sword. Sigurd can only be equipped to lance lords or lance characters because he wields a lance. Yes, Sigurd does because Sigurd, as we've seen, gives a rider's bane to a character who's ever equipped to him.
That is actually really interesting.
And the thing is, though, I think the reason why, and also Alex, the thing is that we don't get FE10 Ike because we get the Brave version of Ike in FE9. And the reason why I think that is and we get the Brave version of him is because The thing is, though, we haven't
Oh
had
my
like
God,
characters
sword
from all the
users.
series in a Warriors game or in a standard Fire Emblem game because most of the lores, if you notice, are sword wielding classes.
Yeah.
So the
We
reason
need
why we don't
side
see Sigurd have
characters.
the tear thing equipped, or we see him equipped in his ghost form, but he doesn't give the tear thing to other characters, is because he would just be another lance. He would just be another sword lord. That's why they have these lords like Lucina using the bow, Ike using an axe,
They
Sigurd
really
wielding a
are
lance,
heroes. That's wild.
and Corn wielding the Dragonstone. Actually,
True. And it's
so
good. It's good for that. Because
so
the constant complaint is always Fire Emblem is full of sword users. When you talk about the lords, yes. So here, like, that issue would be highlighted, except for the fact that heroes existed for like 5 years now, give or take.
gonna be
And
6 this year. Gonna be 6 in
it's,
2023.
oh my god, it is. That's amazing. Wow. Fuck me.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that, and they let them be creative with the characters instead of just like, hey, we're using them off of their base game where they like only use swords. It's like, okay.
hmm And here we get to see that Alfred also breaks here. Also, the enemy has 100% chance to crit him.
Oh. Oh. Um.
Alfred, will you kill this guy before you?
Diamond sword. What the fuck?
Oh wait, what the heck is that critical
What
animation?
is he throwing that thing? What?
I know. This is one range.
No, but
Oh my God, Jesus!
cool.
But seriously, what the hell? Why does he have 100% crit against him?
I don't know. That's still fucking cool though, but I don't know.
I don't because we don't know if the enemy has a skill that's actually making this 100%
For the
chance.
skill that makes your hit like 100% crit, that's so fucked up. And it's not even gamble because his hit rate is 96%.
Yeah, and the crit is
And it's enemy
100.
phase. Like, and it's flare phase too. Like, what
And
the
he's
fuck?
lucky that he critted this guy before he actually like had a chance because otherwise he would.
Like fucking.
Well, he wouldn't. No, he wouldn't die, but he would. Also, oh wait, we get to
Shit
see.
out of
Actually, wait, no, he's actually wait. Has he gained experience beforehand?
him.
Oh yeah. He actually has gotten some experience beforehand.
He had 5 before.
No, he has 5 move. No, we've seen no. Like I'm looking at his level up
Oh.
bar. We see the level up bar at
Oh,
the
we
bottom.
don't get to see the actual amount. Okay.
Also, we get to see that there are enemy tome users here, and the tomes are colorless as well.
Yeah, so I think that's just like they're going to be colorless.
Also, that cape, I have to say, looks really good on him.
Yes, yes, it does.
So 64, and he got 46. So that is, he got 18 experience from that guy.
That's not too bad, but still, for like a level 7 unpromoted cap, that's really something.
Mm-hmm. And here we see Alear talking to Alfred, it looks like. And I think this is the fighter guy on the right side that we saw earlier with Clan, actually.
Oh, is it?
It might be, because he seems to be wearing the same attire, and this...
Huh.
I don't know, it might be. It might be.
I'll be dog damned.
Also, this takes place in the scene where we see Clan, Fram, Vander, and Alear escaping from that like map where we saw.
Slant rhyme, please.
Yeah. So wait, what?
Stop making their names slant rhyme.
Sorry. I didn't mean.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to fucking I'm talking to Nintendo on this one. Stop it.
Okay.
Giving me a headache.
It seems like after you beat the map, you'll be meeting Alfred. So you meet him pretty quickly, though.
Yeah, you do. And like actually, no, yeah, you're right, because remember when you said before that like you said before when it was like the Vander crit a bit?
Yeah.
Where the
this
map
takes place in the same area.
Yeah, no, this is taking place. It's looking like getting out of the chamber where like Aaliyah was sleeping. And now we're back here, so like this is our main base of preparations, it seems like. Either that or Alfred comes in super early and for some reason meets us here.
Well, to be fair, we met the Three Houses characters literally at the start of the first map in Three Houses.
I'd like to believe that doesn't happen like that.
But seriously, we meet, but like, we don't. The thing is, though, we don't know the significance of Alfred. Like, how is he important to? Like, we know he's important because we see him literally in the opening movie, or the announcement show, which I'm assuming what the scene we saw was the opening movie.
I think that he's going to be like a neighboring lord that's supportive, to like Alear and like loyal to the Divine Dragon because like they helped them in the past.
Plus,
Whereas
he is. I do
the Snow
believe
King,
he is a prince. Like,
he is definitely a prince. He's definitely a prince who might become a king halfway through because his father dies or some bullshit. I don't know.
I love how you just
He's setting up.
his father has to die. No, there's no. I refuse to believe
Fire
it.
Emblem fucking parent that lives through like the third act? No fucking way. Are you kidding me? That doesn't happen.
No, he has to die in the first act.
I mean, Largo comes back in FE10, but he's
Gerald
dead.
got pretty far though.
Gerald did get kind of far. He got
For
a
a
few
dad.
For dad, yes, absolutely. Braille got kind of far too. I'll give him that. He got decently far.
Chapter 6, really?
Listen, it's decent enough. You gotta try.
Okay.
You gotta give him something. He didn't die like the mom did.
Yeah. But the thing is though, also we haven't seen I'm gonna go back to this scene real quickly. We haven't seen the we haven't seen battalions or anything in this game yet either. Which I think the rings are basically the replacement for that.
Yeah, I think so.
Also, we get to if you pay attention to the characters, we see that there are numbers actually next to the lords actually, which I don't think we've seen beforehand.
Really?
Yeah, 2. Look, 2.
Two on all of them.
Yeah. So maybe there's like maybe those are like maybe those are acting like as the charges where we can like go into like their emblem engage mode. Yes, I'm calling it that still.
Well, it's pretty much what it is. I think that it's either that or like the charges for your skill, like whether that's your emblem engage or anything else. I don't know. It's definitely. I feel like it's definitely charges for something, but I wonder if it's like you get that many charges per map, or it's like there's a gauge you have to constantly fill.
Or maybe it's like heroes where the number of times you attack or get attacked charges up your emblem engage mode.
Maybe. But
that could be it, because this game is taking a lot of inspiration from,
it's taking a lot of inspiration from Heroes' kind of style, I feel
SP,
like.
the charges maybe.
Yeah, the fact that also like a bunch of the different designs that like the Lords have gotten that are not mainline, those are Heroes designs.
What do you mean?
Well, okay, for instance, Brave Ike. That's a Heroes design.
Oh yeah, like, no, I thought you were talking about like the art design. I meant like how Alfred looks.
No, I am actually curious to see how they're going to like kind of port all the Heroes designs of like the Lords into Engage.
Yeah,
like,
because we've only seen Sigurd and Marth and Celica. We haven't seen Brave Ike or Lucina actually as ghost forms.
True, which is kind of surprising. Like, I'm surprised that they put as much emphasis on Sigurd as like one of the main guys that you see in these trailers.
That's true, because we do get to hear him voice act. We do hear him voice act.
Yes, and it's him. It's the boy.
It's Grant George.
It's real. It's fucking Grant George.
Oh my god,
motivation to get this game now.
Yeah, I know. Like when I get this game, like seriously, like I am just gonna be. There are gonna be so many times where I just want to play the shit out of this game, but I'm not gonna be able to because I'm gonna have to play it with you when on camera.
I know, but afterwards I'm gonna play the shit out of this game.
I know, but like this is day one. Like I'm gonna literally take a photo of myself at the GameStop getting the game. I'm gonna be like, and I'm gonna develop the photo, post it on my walls of poster, and I'm gonna be like, I was there day one.
I was there in trenches against.
Yeah, I'm gonna be waiting out in the cold Florida like weather in my like sweatpants and a jacket.
Okay, no, it's January. You're right. I was gonna say it's January. It's like no, it's January.
January, yeah, that's cold.
January's fucking cold.
Yeah.
It's
oh my god. But the thing is though, we have but like I said, we're not gonna be seeing so the battalions are basically gone. So the lords are basically gonna act as our bonus. Like
I don't think pair up's gonna be a thing anymore either, because otherwise it'll
get pair up is basically the rings though.
That's what I'm saying. You're not going to have pair up where you can like do shit with oh fuck. You're not gonna have pair up where you can like do shit like, hey, let me pair up Alear and Vander so like Vander can cart them over. While they both have lords equipped, it's like that's not happening. No, you might have rescue, which would be interesting.
We haven't seen that mechanic. We haven't seen rescue. We haven't seen shove. We haven't seen
anybody next to each other.
Because the footage, you have to admit though, the footage that they're posting on the Japanese website is so clever. They're teasing us so much.
Yes. In terms of mechanics, absolutely.
Yeah, like they are being like
they're showing one thing at a time, which is
like Alex. Just look at the movement. You can tell that they're just being super careful in showing this footage.
Oh, it's so fucked up.
Like, come on.
It's so fucked up.
And also another thing that I wanted to mention was we haven't seen the the battle preparation screen or any like the menus like that either. Like we've seen the inventory screen, like how when it goes where it goes like here, where you're able to equip the weapon first and then attack. It's similar to how Three Houses does it.
Yes.
Where it's like where it's kind of like the evolved version, because I think in past games you had to select the enemy and then select what weapon you were going to use.
In past games, yes, it was first the enemy and then the weapon.
Mm-hmm. And we don't know, like, oh my god, it sucks that like, and plus they show his lance here, but he doesn't use it in the battle forecast. Like they are teasing us so much, and we know he uses his lance in other trailers.
Yeah, it's painful. It's very painful. Fuck, I'm excited to see it though. It's gonna be so cool.
And here the enemy breaks. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. What the heck? Did you see that? How he falls off his horse?
Soared into the air. That was so cool.
Oh my god. And the horse disappears too as well. Wait, so is the horse corrupted?
It's an evil horse too. Evil horse.
Yeah. Look, the horse is corrupted as well.
Dude, evil horse.
So yeah, not only are the enemies corrupted, but their like mounts are as well. Also, we haven't seen Wyvern Riders either. Actually, no, we've seen Pegasus Knights though.
We haven't seen Wyvern Riders.
But we haven't seen corrupted Pegasus Knights.
It's like these don't exist anymore. You killed them all. They're extinct.
But we haven't seen corrupted Pegasus Knights or Wyvern Riders yet.
I don't think so. No.
No, we've seen Alear Pegasus Knights.
Oh, we have seen Pegasus Knights. That's true. We've seen enemy Pegasus Knights, just not corrupted ones, I think.
Mm-hmm. And I think there's one more trail that I need to like get. So just one more second.
That should be fine. I have Twitter here.
Okay, and we are now on to the next, and I pretty much think this is the final trailer for now. So, wait, what?
I should say probably.
Well, for this video, obviously, we still have another video that we have to cover. So, here we get to see that this is taking place in the same map, which I think this is the second or third map. I have lost track of. I'm pretty sure this is this third map, because I think we go from that chamber map to that forest map where Fran and Clan are green units. And then it goes to this map, actually.
True.
And here we see that Sigurd is equipped to Clan, it looks like.
Wait, who's he equipped to? Hold on.
Look.
That's... Oh.
And also...
fucking thing that we said before of like...
So that just basically just... But Celica is still equipped to that nameless girl, and...
Yeah, but like...
And Aaliyah is still equipped to Mars, so that just basically...
Yeah.
But what makes... This is what makes me think that. Here's what makes me think. This makes me think that we can use their skills and we get their stat bonuses, but we can't use their weapons.
That would make sense.
So because Sigurd, if I remember correctly, gave momentum to Alfred in the first trailer, but he was still able to use his rider plane because he was a lance wielding class.
True, that's true.
So this must mean that Clan can still get Sigurd's momentum skill, depending on the conditions that if he meets it. But he won't be able to use his Rider's Bane.
Well, you also see that like their kind of support rank goes up, and like
their bonds.
The higher like bond they are, the more they can do. So the more stats they give, and the more skills they give as well.
Yeah. Plus, we see that too. Plus, Aaliyah's stats are boosted here, as we see, because they're boosted by blue.
Yes.
Also, the characters don't have the charges like the numbers on them here in this scene. They're complete. Like the circle is completely complete.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Yeah, they have like a circle design around them.
That might be the Emblem engage shit.
Yeah, where they can go into like their special mode. And also, we see here that it seems like this is still from a similar part of the first trailer because his bond level is 6.
hold on. I just remembered from fucking because the people that like had the timers on them were the ones that were emblem engaged, right? That's the amount of time. That's the amount, like the amount of turns that they have left in that form.
Either that's the charges or that's how many turns they actually have to wait.
No, no, because they were the people that had those charges were the people that were already transformed. So that's how many turns that they had left in that transformation.
Oh yeah, because Marth is technically transformed in this state right here.
Um,
Because we're gonna see, I think this is
no,
gonna
but
be the
like
same
no,
scene where
but
we see him attack, and we're gonna see Marth like beside Aaliyah.
yes, yes, no, but I mean like remember when like we just had the Alfred trailer and like we just saw the
They had
charges.
charges.
Yeah, so like when they were transformed, like the numbers that are on the side are the timers of like how much time is left, how many turns are left before they revert back.
Well, we don't know if it works like how it does in Heroes, where every time you get a check, the timer goes down, or if that's how many turns you have to wait.
I think it's turns because otherwise that would be so stupid.
Well, we again we
I don't know what
don't
the
know.
buffs are.
We
Sure.
don't know. And also, this seems to also we see the fighter and the archer, or Seti the archer, that's joined alongside Alfred here.
Oh, yes, actually. Yes.
And also, we don't see Fram in this area, even though we see Clan. And I'm sorry, Alex, but there's I have to like rhyme because they're twins, like they're part of the story. Like I have to
It's
mention them.
painful.
But and also we get to see that here Alear actually has a special sword, so he gets his sword pretty early actually. Because remember when Alear was in that forest map, he only had an iron sword.
Yeah, now he gets the liberation.
Yeah, and Mark's Mercury or no rapier. Mercurius is what he gets in his engage mode.
Yeah.
Oh no wait no she's right there actually. I can't see because Alear's portrait was in the way. Yeah, she's right next to Clan actually, to the left.
I see. All
Yeah.
right.
I couldn't see that before because his portrait was literally blocking her.
Yeah. Meh.
Oh wait, so we see a blue option. So
So
maybe
that's them engaging.
that must be where he goes like Emblem Engagement and he transforms like into his blue form.
Engage.
Oh god.
Yeah.
But Alex,
I can't wait.
Here's the thing though, Alex. Do you actually think we're gonna see him do that in this trailer?
If you do, you know I'm gonna say it with him.
Nope.
Damn it!
They are teasing us so much.
That's so fucked up.
Come on, you can't do that to us.
I wanted to say it, man.
That is fucked up. Like, look at how look at this. They're like, oh, you want to see this?
You want to see?
Too
You
bad.
want to see him engage? You want to
bad.
see him be fucking magical girls? No.
Also,
No,
the Liberation is a D rank weapon apparently.
well, yeah, because remember how like the Valchian is like an E rank weapon, Yato's E rank.
Yeah, but
Like-
but the thing is though, it's D rank
what
though,
I'm
so
saying.
that must mean he can't wield it immediately though. If he has E rank of weapons,
It's either that or D rank is the lowest for some reason now. I don't know.
was E rank?
E rank has never been the lowest. I think.
No. In GBA, it's always been E.
Yeah, in GBA it's always been E. In like everywhere, every Fire Emblem game, lowest rank whenever there were weapon ranks has always been E rank.
Yeah, you're right actually.
So,
So maybe he just levels up his own rank fast in this game because here he's level 4 actually. So
or he might start at D rank.
Yeah.
Because like Ellawood started at D rank. Lynn
Really?
started- Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Like Ellawood can wield a steel sword from the. No, not a steel sword. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
You think Alear could wield a steel sword at the start?
I mean, he can never really wield a steel sword to be. Um, that's a cut despite the fact that I love using it.
Oh my god.
But I mean, I think he had D rank.
I think so too.
I know
Because
that Lynn had an increased like weapon rank for swords, and I know that Hector had an increased weapon rank for axes. I refuse to believe Ellawood didn't.
Mhm. And here we see so here we see that Alear is going to be attacking this corrupted, and yes, this is corrupted, not question mark.
With
And he has a 9%. He does 9 damage. He's going to be taking 10% chance. He has taking 10 damage back, and he has a 4% chance to crit I think he's gonna crit here.
Maybe, but also you see here that weapon triangle is down, but he's still pulling up like good hit rate and like decent damage. So
Yeah, we
how
don't
much
know
damage
how the weapon triangle is. We don't know how the weapon triangle works in this game. Maybe it's like in the other games where it's like it goes up depending on your weapon rank.
Maybe, however, I also think like this is his proof weapon, so it's going to be pretty good at least. Like on the second or so chapter, like this is an early chapter. This is an early chapter.
Yeah, like he has 111 hit here.
Yeah. Oh no.
Actually, maybe we can factor in.
He's on level 6, but he's level 4, so he's got 111 hit. Oh, actually, yeah, we can math this out. Fuck, you're right. So he has 111 hit there with the liberation. He has 97% there.
So let me see. 100.
The enemy with a lance probably doesn't have too much dodge, so I think that it's probably going to be about.
So he's losing a 14% chance, but we don't know if this is. But this is also factoring in the enemy stats and also the weapon triangle.
Weapon triangle is probably going to be about 10%, I think. I mean, 10, like a -10 and like -1.
If that is it, then that's as early as Fire Emblem 7, and that's as lame as Thracia's weapon triangle.
That's kind of fucking weak.
Well, again, we don't know if this, but this could be just because like early weapon ranks. This could be like the Shadow Dragon version of the weapon triangle, where the bonuses and disadvantages go up as you go up and down as your weapon rank goes up.
I mean, maybe.
So let's see. Does he crit? And yeah, here we see he has Marth literally right beside him as his persona, but he isn't in the Emblem engagement where he's able to change his attire.
Persona.
Oh my god! Wow, damn, that's
cool.
That's clean. Like, look at that. They literally, I have to say though, also I haven't commented on this, but the personas animations, they're literally like 1-to-1. Like when Alear attacks, Marth moves literally, their movements are literally so in sync though.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, this is, I have to say that was a little bit like this pause animation right here, like.
Oh my lord.
Oh wow, Marth actually, yeah, if you see that, Marth just disappears alongside, just disappears.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, reappears right alongside Alear. Also, he only gets 5 experience from that. And here he has 305 SP.
And he's level 4 too, the fact that he only gets 5 experience from that? Damn.
But to be fair though, he doesn't kill the enemy here. Every other time we see him kill the enemy.
Yes.
And he has 305 SP here, compared to the other map where he had 300. Maybe you get SP, depending if you're like the MVP or depending on how well you did in previous maps, actually. Because remember, because they have been
SP here.
Because they have been making the MVP more. They have done some interesting things with the MVP. Because in 3 Houses, if you were the MVP, you got your motivation was maxed out actually.
Oh, that's
in
true.
A story map.
Yes. Yes.
And in 3 Hopes, I think you got like bonus experience if you were the MVP, if I remember correctly.
I think so. It's a solid maybe. It's been a minute.
Also, I gotta say, I love the music too.
Oh, the music is really nice.
Yeah, like I think it. Yeah. So wait, let me see. Okay, so the music is like how in 3 Houses, where it goes from like a calm version to a more like action version.
Yes, I like that.
Oh god.
Hello there. The fuck are you saying?
And here they're using his Shadow Dragon design, actually.
True.
Not his like pantsless version.
Thank you. We gotta see him for how many chapters? Yeah, please don't.
And the fact that he's talking to Alear in the scene basically confirms that he's going to be playing a very pivotal part in the story as a ghost, though we don't know how important, though. Like,
what's he gonna do?
I can only
Ghost gonna do?
If he is a ghost, like, or as like a persona, how are the other characters? Like, are they just gonna basically exist but not be impactful to the story?
I hope Nah, like, come on, you got Sigurd here. It's like, hey, don't stand in that meteor. Yeah, cool, thanks. It's like, all right, neat.
All right, and that's basically gonna do it. Like so far,
You're very cool.
yeah, it's like the more and more these trailers, I have to say, like after seeing all these trailers, and this was actually uploaded a few days ago, actually, September 30th, so 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Like I said, it seems like every 3 days we're gonna be getting a new trailer. So that means that by Thursday we should be getting a new trailer actually of another character.
True, actually. So hopefully soon.
And who knows? It could be Sigurd. It could be that Axfire. If they've introduced Marth, I think they're going to be introducing Sigurd and Celica.
I hope they get Sigurd in this bitch.
But dude, remember, Alex, we're only going to be hearing him in Japanese. We're not going to be hearing his.
Care. I'll take it.
Okay.
I can imagine.
So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the speculation and reactions to these trailers. The more and more I see this game, the more and more hyped I am to be being able to play it on day one. And we are roughly 3 months away from it, actually. We don't have to wait that long, actually.
True, we don't.
Like, we have 3.5 months, give or take.
It's like 3.5. Yep, 3.5.
Yeah. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. When I have more news to announce on this game, me and Alex will be right there to report and react to it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode, or next video. Till then, bye.